anyone else who jumps in at this point can just pick up where we are. So we are just going to start off with some shoulder rolls. Good, just rolling those shoulders. Nice and big. Lovely. So this isn't just arms, we're going to do a bit of upper body, which is why I want to make sure we've got warm shoulders, we've got warm upper back as well. Perfect. And taking one arm across and one arm over and then under. Lovely. Just starting to give them a good old shake. Perfect. So we've got some planking and press-ups coming up. So we need those wrists nice and warm also. So we're going to give one a shake. Give it a good old shake. Lovely. And then onto the other one as well. Make sure that one's warm. And then my favourite, we're going to link them together. We're going to do a nice little Mexican wave. Perfect. Get them nice and warm. And finally, just give them a nice little circle round. Make sure they're nice and fluid, nice and mobile. Perfect. Moving up to something a little bit bigger. We're just going to take our arms around in big arm circles. And I want a nice little soft knee at the end. Good. This is perfect. I can tell this is going to be a fab class as well. Taking on everything that I throw at you, which is great. And finally, the last thing that I want us to do, just to bring our heart rate up just that tiny bit more before we get started, is I just want us to do some high knees like so, with our arms reaching up. Good. So just to make sure that the rest of our body starts waking up as well as our arms. Perfect. Well done, guys. Really nice. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so perfect. Starting off a little bit of cardio in our warm-up, just in our main session, just to continue our warming up. And then it's going to get more intense on the arms as we go along. We're going to have more fun. We've got the usual 10 exercises and we're going to go for 2 rounds. So we're going to start off with a star jump, but instead of bringing our arms out like so, we're going to do a little overhead press like this. Are we ready? 40 seconds. Let's go. Star jumps and overhead press. Really good. Nice. So we're really going to work on that heart rate now. It's coming right up. Our muscles are getting warm and our blood is beginning to pump round, giving us that nice burst of energy that we need to get through our circuit. Perfect, 10 seconds, that's all we got left. Making sure we squeeze as many in as possible, keeping those knees nice and soft. Lovely. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We're going to bring it down onto the floor now. So we're going to do a press up, nice and narrow, brushing our elbows to our rib cage. And then we're going to go down onto our elbows and up onto our hands. If you can't do the second bit, just do a narrow press. Here we go, into a press up position. We're going to do a nice press up. And then we're going to go down, back up again, and press. You can do this whole thing down on your knees if you need to, as another little option. But I want us to get those press ups nice and narrow. And keep those hips nice and still. Lovely. Really nice, guys. 5 seconds. Getting one more for me. Good, and we're going to jump back up again. Back up onto our feet. For this one, we're going to do a nice squat hold. We're going to do around the world. So we're going to get a nice wide squat into sumo squat. And we're going to do a nice around the world. So our arms are circling around our head. Good, really nice. You can link your hands if you want to, hold your fists, whatever feels most comfortable. But you are actually going to feel this one start to burn just a little. Having our arms up above our head Really increases that heart rate. You'd be surprised how out of breath it makes us feel. Lovely. Really nice. You've got to give me 10 more seconds and then we can give those arms a shake. Don't worry. So stay with me. Keep going. Are we starting to feel the burn a little bit? I hope so. For 3, 2, 1. Good. Give them a shake. Wow, they are surprisingly tough. We're going to come back down onto the floor now. Again, we're going to come into a press-up position. This time, we're going nice and wide. So I want you to take it a little bit outside of your shoulder width apart, as far as you can go for yourself. We're going to hold it in our press-up, either on our toes or our knees. Are you ready? Let's go nice and wide and hold it. Holding it down nice and flat, as low as you can. Aiming to get halfway though. Good, nice deep breaths. Don't hold your breath, you can start on your toes and come down onto your knees after if you need to. We're halfway, you've got this, let's go. Keep holding it. Deep breaths. You got it, you are smashing this, guys. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Bring it back. Hold it back here. Give it a quick little stretch. We're going to stay down here. So next one, we've got 2 options again. A little bit easier. We're just going to hold our plank and do those shoulder taps. Second option, a little bit harder, involving some cardio. We're going to combine a plank jack, which is where you jack your feet out, and the shoulder tap together. Are we ready for this? Getting in that plank position. Let's go. So plank jack and shoulder tap together, or just shoulder tapping. Really nice. Keep that bum nice and low. Keep that core engaged. You guys are smashing this. Halfway. Really nice. Keep it going. You can start to feel this in your shoulders now. We can push through together. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Give it a nice little another stretch out. That's our halfway mark. So we're coming on to exercise 6. Tricep dips. Into our nice little tricep dip position. Coming up onto our hands and our feet. We're going to take 4 counts down and 1 nice sharp push up. Are you ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and push it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lovely. Take those feet out a little bit more if you need to feel it some more. But 4 counts down, 1 push up, nice and sharp. Really good. Yes, guys. For 4, 3, 2, 1, push up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Keep it going. 1 last one. Push it up. Perfect. Turning back round into that press up position. I know we're feeling it, but that's a good thing. We love the burn. The burn is our friend. We're going to do a nice narrow press again. So bringing those elbows into our rib cage. But we're going to press, and then we're going to row 1 arm, just like so. Press and row. And again, on our knees or our toes, up to us. Are we ready? Let's go. Press down and row. Really nice. So if we are down on our knees, our hips must be coming down to the floor with us. We don't want our bum left up like this. We want our whole body over. All our weight is coming down to the floor nice and close. Good. And for both scenarios, we want that tummy tight and we want those elbows nice and narrow. Give me 1 more. Yes, amazing. Come on to one side for me. Side plank is next. So remember which side you're going to do this time, because next time we're going to do the other side. So we're going to come up on our elbow into a nice side plank. And we're going to dip our elbow down and we're going to do a nice little shoulder press. So dip down and a shoulder press. Good. If you want to combine and test your coordination a little bit further, we can do both at the same time. It's a little bit more of a challenge, so it's up to you. You can do one then the other or both together. Perfect. Bring that elbow right in and squeeze towards your rib cage. Lovely. And give me one more. Perfect. Down onto our bellies, nice and chilled out, lying on our front. We're going to do a Superman lat pull. So I need you to be able to put your hands out in front of you. We're going to bring it up. We're going to lat pull. And then we're going to bring it back. In, up, and down again. Up. Pull it back, squeeze. All the way back. In, out, and down. Perfect. I know there's a lot to think about, but I really need you to think about squeezing your elbows towards your rib cage again on the left pull. Really engage those lats, and then squeezing back and then down again. Lovely. Let's try and keep those shoulders as far away from our ears as possible. One more. Up. Pull it in. All the way back. And then out and down. Amazing. Last exercise before we do the whole thing again is we're going to come onto an elbow plank. And from here, I want you to take it up and then bring your knees in to a nice downward dog. And then we're going to step it back out and down again. Really good. Up and in into that downward dog position. Really nice. So we're keeping our hips as still as possible. We're isolating everything. And if we can't do this, we can just hold a plank position. That's absolutely fine. Final time, take it nice and slow. And then down onto our elbows. Amazing, give those arms a shake. Grab a drink. We're going to take a quick rest. How are we feeling? Are we feeling good? Are we feeling the burn? Good, that's what I like to hear. So, we are going to feel an extra burn this time round because it is round number 2. That's okay, we're going to push through together. We're going to do the best we can. So I want you just to take the adaptation that suits you best because you're on here, you're working out, it doesn't matter what anyone else out there is doing. It just matters what works for you, what you can do safely, what you can do effectively. So I want you to go into this next round with a really big smile and a positive attitude. And we're going to smash it again. Are we ready? Yes, amazing. Okay. So those star jumps are going to get our heart rate soaring again, and we're going to take them just a little bit faster if we can. Let's go. Yes. Here we go. I'm loving the energy. Round 2, and we're still at 100%. Absolutely amazing. Let's go. Let's go into this. Let's smash it. Positive mental attitude makes the difference between a bad workout and a good one. Really nice. 10 seconds. Keep it up for 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Let's hit the floor. Down we go. We got those up, down planks and presses. So remember, nice narrow press. Take your time. Down onto your elbows, up onto your hands. Or if you can't do the up and down, we're just doing a standard press up. Here we go. Let's smash this. Nice and narrow. down and up. Maybe you did it on your knees last time. Maybe you want to test yourself and try it up on your toes. We can do this. But we can also stay down on our knees as long as we can feel it working. Good. 10 seconds. Really nice. One more. Perfect. There we go. Jumping back up onto our feet. Nice narrow, nice wide stance this time. Getting nice and low. Bum in line with your knees, knees in line with your heels. Arms up, all around the world. Let's do this. Imagine all around the world is where we'd like to be flying right now. And I know we can't, but we can do all around the world around our head. So that's our replacement. Lovely. So just our arms are doing the work. Our legs are holding us nice and still. Our core is preventing our hips or middle from moving around and wobbling. For 5 more seconds, we are going to do this. 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Back down onto the floor. Onto our big challenge. I think this is one of the hardest moves of the session, but we all smashed this last time, so we can do it again. We're going to hold that press up. I want you to hold it as low as you can. Let's try and get it at halfway. Here we go, on our toes or on our knees. Absolutely fine. Get low. Hold everything nice and tight. It is going to help. Core in. Really nice. And if you need to come onto your knees, you can do so. You're halfway. If you can push and stay on your toes. Deep breaths. Don't hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely. Give it a stretch out. Woo! They are a burner. Okay, we're going to come into our plank position again with our 2 options. Standard shoulder taps or add the cardio element of the plank jack. So as we jump our feet out to the sides, one hand is going to come up and tap. Are you ready? Let's go in the plank and jack it. Lovely. Still keeping nice and flat. You can also step it. It's a little bit harder, but we've got plenty of options here to adapt it to what works best for us. 10 seconds. We got this. Stay with me. Push through. One more each side. Well done. Guys, you are smashing this. Round to triceps. Let's give our triceps a little bit of a workout too. Coming up on our hands and our knees, hips to the ceiling. We're going to press down as low as we can go for 4. Nice and sharp up for 1. Here we go, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up, nice and sharp. Get low. 1, 2, 3, 4, up nice and sharp. Make sure you press those shoulders down and back, away from your ears. Your chin is out of your chest. Your hips remain up. And you are getting as low as you possibly can within those 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. That was your last one. Well done. Narrow press again. Narrow press. And we're going to do a nice little single arm row. So concentrate on really squeezing, gluing those elbows to your sides, because we must do this in order to work all the different muscles in our upper back. Here we go. On your toes or your knees, You're going to press and you're going to row. Lovely, get that chest to the floor. You almost want to be tapping your chin down onto the floor. Nice sharp breath out. As you push up, it's going to help us get up. Engage that core. We don't want to leave our hips behind. Our body moves as one element. Really nice. So close. And give me one more. Press and row. Lovely. Really nice job. Okay, we know what's next. Side plank. So coming on to the other side this time. Again, if you found this one quite challenging, you've got two options. You can side plank like this on your feet, or you can side plank with your knees down on the floor also. But either way, we're going to hip dip and press. You can hip dip and press at the same time, or hip dip and then press separately. Depends on how we feel coordination and stability wise. Good. We are working our arms and shoulders quite a bit here, but our hips are dipping. They're getting a little bit of core in there for us as well. So squeeze that arm down to the side and back up one more time. Amazing. Second to last exercise. How have we got here already? How have we done that? On our tummies, nice and comfortable. We're going to have our arms out in front of us. Superman and lat pull, and then a little touch behind. Here we go. Bring it up, pull it in, squeeze it back. Lovely. So, obviously we know why this is called a Superman. You bring it out, we look like Superman. But it's actually quite interesting. We have the lat pull in there, but it's called a Superman to an Iron Man. I don't know if we have any Marvel fans here, but they will know that Iron Man quite often flies with his arms back just like so. So you're covering two superheroes here. We're going to be as strong as them by the end of this as well. And I want you to give me one more. This time, do that extra squeeze back. Oh, lovely. We felt that. Really nice. Guys, it is our last exercise. Planking on our elbows. We're going to do plank to bear crawl. I want you to take this one nice and slowly. It is not about speed. Here we go. So, bear crawl position. Plank it. Down onto your elbows. Back up into bear crawl. We want our bodies to stay as still as possible. Good. Core engaged. Take it nice and slow. If we're struggling on any of the movements, just hold a plank. That is absolutely fine. Bring it down to plank one last time. Perfect. From here, you're just going to take your knees and hands, and we're going to go straight into a stretch. Pull it back. Bum on our heels. This is a lovely back stretch. Just relax into it. Deep breathing. Good. Lovely. Coming up onto our hands and knees. And we're going to scoop one arm under and through and just relax. If you want to add a little bit more pressure into that shoulder blade, take the same leg out as the arm. And you're going to feel a little bit of a weight adjustment. Good. Really nice. Leg back in if it's out. We're going to come up into neutral. And we're going to scoop under the other side. Again, only taking that leg out if you feel like you need to. Good. And coming back into neutral. We're going to turn over We are going to scooch those hands nice and close to our bum. We're going to do my favorite shoulder stretch. So walk out as far as you can in order to feel that stretch in the front of your shoulders. And if you want to further that stretch, you can bring your hands closer together and even take your head back and open that chest up a little bit more. Good. Just enjoy it. Take it to a place where it's bearable. This is quite an intense stretch, so don't push it too hard. Make sure that it's just where you can feel that stretch start to happen. And take some nice deep breaths. Good. Walk it back up. Final stretches, just finding a nice comfortable position. Taking one arm across and the other under, our standard stretches, just to make sure that we get out any tension in our shoulders, in our triceps and biceps. Good, and the other side. Really nice. Just applying as much pressure as you need to into that arm that's nice and straight. And up and over we go. Shoulder, hands between your shoulder blades. Good, and the other side. Really nice. Right, we've got a couple more. Just going to take our hands out in front of us, round and over that head. Squeeze your elbows behind you, open up your chest. You might feel this through your pecs, which is really nice. Good. Lovely. And release it down. Final one, I just want to make sure if we've taken any tension in our neck that we relieve it. So taking your hand over to the opposite side of your head and applying a little bit of pressure, pushing that shoulder down and away from your ear until you can feel that stretch run from your ear into your shoulder. Good. And the other side. If we do have desk and computer jobs as well, I really recommend doing this stretch a few times a day whilst we're sat at our computer, because we can take a lot of tension in our neck and shoulders. So we might feel a bit stiff after this workout. And release it. Well done. Massive clap. Feeling good, feeling fresh on a Thursday morning. Feeling super proud of ourselves. Well done, guys. I really enjoyed doing that with you. Love having you on my Thursday mornings. And also, as well as seeing you all progress so much on your workouts, I just want to say an awesome well done as well, because the stretching at the end too, I can really see a difference. So I hope you can feel a difference as well, because you all look a lot more like loose and flexible too. So we're progressing on all kinds of levels. So well done, guys. Lovely to see you. Have a fab day. See you soon.